I went to the gym every single day for years, and I still didn't like anything that I saw in the mirror. I still felt like shit about myself. I still felt like my body could be so much better, and it wasn't as good as it could have been. I just felt like I looked like shit, and my mindset was so fucking terrible that this went on for years and years of me just feeling so sorry for myself and feeling like my physique sucked. And it's then I realized that getting in shape isn't about getting the body, getting the six pack. I know I'm bulking right now. Chill on me. But it's not about that. It's not just about getting the dream body. It's not just about getting your physical health in shape. It's about fixing your mental. And it was until this one mindset shift that I really had that I was able to change like tremendously and make massive improvements in my body and also my mindset. And I know this sounds simple, so whenever I say it, don't just say, okay, that's the answer to the question, I'm going to scroll off the video. Listen to what I have to say. I know it'll help you. So the mindset shift is that I came to the conclusion the reason I am everything that I am is because of my choices. I know that sounds dull, and I know that sounds like kind of pointless, but let me explain. The reason you are the person that you are right now is because of all the choices you've made. So if you're watching this and you're fat, you're out of shape, you get winded walking up the stairs, you're embarrassed to take your shirt off at the pool, you just do not like the way that you look, it's your fault. And I know that sucks. That's harsh that it's your fault. But at the end of the day, if nobody's here to tell you that, then you're going to go on living the rest of your life wondering why it had to be you, why you were put in this shitty circumstance. You were not put in any circumstance. You put yourself in that circumstance. So I need you to understand that the only way for you to change now is to shift that mindset and think, okay, the reason I'm the person I am today is because of my choices. But what does that mean? It means that if you would like to change and not be that person anymore, you have to do something about it. You have to take action. You can't just live your whole life accepting that you're a victim of your circumstances. What fun would that be? You wouldn't get to progress. You wouldn't get to do anything with your life. You'd stay the exact same for years and years and years to come. So if you do want to change, you need to understand it is a blessing that you're in this position right now. It is a blessing that you're out of shape, because whenever you do get in shape and fix your mentality, fix your body, fix your physique, it's going to be 10 times more rewarding. So how are you going to go about this? The first thing you're going to do is when you wake up every morning, you need to remind yourself that it's your fault. I know that sounds harsh. I know that's very harsh, but it is your fault. And whenever you have the best body you've ever had, whenever you completely fix your physique and mindset, that's your fault too. Everything's your fault, good or bad. And the second you realize that is the second you start progressing. You are not a victim of your circumstances, so don't let your circumstances define you. I was skinny fat my whole life. I had no muscle whatsoever. I hated the way I looked. Every time I'd look in the mirror, I'd just be like, fuck. And I'd try to suck in my stomach, try to build confidence, and I couldn't, because I looked like shit. I hated the way I looked. And it was until I realized that it was my fault that I made the change. I would sit in my basement every single day doing hundreds of push-ups and sit-ups just because I was so pissed off at the way I looked, at the body I had after years and years of living. So if you feel like that, do something to change it. Don't just sit around and tell yourself that you can't do anything. It's your genetics, it's your circumstance. It's not your circumstance, it's you. It's all you. Everything is you. So if you want to fix that, understand that it's you and then move past it and start to do something about it. You have all the power to do something. You have all the power to make the change, but you're not doing it. And like I said, I had been in the gym for a long period of time, but I was doing it solely to seek validation, and that's why I was never happy. I didn't have that mindset shift where I was changing my life. I had the mindset shift that I wanted to get in better shape so that girls would look at me different. I wanted to get in better shape so that my friends would comment on the fact that I had a six-pack now. I wanted to get in shape so that other people would validate me, and I failed to realize that the only validation I truly needed was from myself, and I never gave it to myself. I never told myself I was proud. I never let myself feel proud. I got all my validation from somebody else, and I let somebody else dictate how I felt about my own body and my own mind. And until I had the mindset shift that I was doing it for me and not for somebody else, that's whenever I really changed. So I understand that you were watching this video because you want to get better, and you're struggling to get better right now. You feel like you're, like I said, a victim of your circumstances. You feel like you're not going to make it. You can't progress. But I need you to understand that if you're not progressing for yourself, then your progression is fucking pointless. There's absolutely no reason to you trying to be better for somebody else. You're proving yourself to somebody else for what reason? You need to prove yourself to you, and that is all. You have nobody to prove. I went on this path for years where I just constantly would live for validation, live for people commenting on my physique. And that's why I started posting in the first place, was because I wanted validation. I literally just wanted validation. I didn't know it would turn into my career and a business and being able to change lives. I wanted validation. And once I did that for so long, I didn't enjoy social media. I hated it. I almost quit after I got dumped because I realized I was doing it for validation and it was pointless to me. It was until I made the switch and I transitioned my social media page into, all right, how can I help others? How can I change lives? That's whenever I found passion in it. And that's whenever I guess found joy in what I was doing. And I realized that wasn't me seeking validation anymore. I wasn't seeking validation by posting content. I was trying to change lives. And so if you're in it for the good intentions, if you're trying to get in shape to prove to yourself and not to prove to somebody else, then everything is okay. Then that is what you should be doing. But that being said, if you're still holding on to this belief that other people are dictating your feelings, you're still holding on to that feeling where you just want somebody to tell you you look good, you want somebody to comment on how you lost weight, then you're not going to succeed. And you're not going to be happy, more importantly, because you don't deserve to be. All you're doing is trying to prove to somebody else. Remember, you don't have to prove anything to anyone except yourself. It's all for you. Shift your mentality to seeking validation from within as opposed to seeking validation from without, and your life will forever change. You don't need a new workout split. You need your head screwed on straight. You need to understand that, one, you are in the position you are in today because of your choices, so make the change and make those choices to get yourself out of that situation. And two, do it for yourself, because you seeking validation from other people is never going to bring you happiness. It's only temporary. You will never be fulfilled and you will never truly be happy until you do it for you. If you guys made it this far, made it to the end of this video, I really hope you enjoyed. If you're not already, please follow my Instagram, link to my bio. Always going to post free content on there, give you guys some game on how to get in shape, fix your diet, training, mentality, all of the above as per usual. And I've been getting a lot of bookings on my consultation form in the bio, so if you are interested in that as well, feel free to book a call for a consultation one-on-one with me. And if you do, I will see you guys on the other side. Peace out.